Hey guys, Unfair here. Welcome back to another episode of Cutting Room Floor.
Jensen, you might want to get ready. The jewel of the Yangtze approacheth.
Son of a bitch. I'm supposed to find answers in that.
Hey, twice the scum and half the space. Hang on, we're going in. The address you got off that Merc, Hengshaw Court Gardens. It's a bit of a walk from here in the Yuzhou district, but I figured it might be best not to drop you too close.
In case Barrett only gave up the address, knowing I'd walk into another trap.
It's the kind of thing I'd do to an enemy. You want my advice? Just find out who lives there and get out.
So we want to head into this hotel here, but before I do that, I want to go get a new weapon. We can also buy one from the vendor, but it's easier just to get it for free here.
Hey, do you know how to get to the Honghua hotel?
Ah, I see. Someone's looking for some action, huh? Quigan District. Just walk over there and go down the stairs. This rooftop connects to all the districts.
Thanks, buddy.
No problem. Have fun.
There's actually a bunch of these back rooms and stores and stuff, and some of them have items in them. You get XP for going in each one. That one obviously doesn't have anything in it. And this is the storeroom we want right here. Looks like we can actually hack the middle part of this one. Has some paths that let us. And I don't remember if we've seen these spam nodes before. They actually give us more time to hack the rest of the stuff.
Access granted.
We don't have enough space in our inventory. We got another worm or something. I'm actually going to upgrade our inventory. We'll need it for this gun anyway. And you can get 3 different levels, but I'm just going to buy the first one right now. There we go, another stop worm. Those are always useful. Now, we want to apply this mod to our tranquilizer rifle. That's pretty useful for later. It allows us to lead the target quite a bit for more accurate targeting. Now, let's take a look at where we're going. This level is kind of deceptive because there's 3 different parts to it. And they don't really list exactly where you need to go if it's in another district. So as you can see here, this waypoint is actually pointing to the Yuzhou district. So any of the entrances to that district will get us to where we need to go. And we're right next to one of those right now. Not the one where the waypoint was listed going to, but it'll work. And there's a lot of back alleys and ladders and stuff like that you can climb around here. I don't remember the exact path along these ladders here. We should get there pretty quick though if we just keep going. All of the rooftop areas are reasonably linear.
Anyone crosses this perimeter, give them one warning. If they ignore you, start shooting. We can't risk infiltration.
Do I give my warning in English?
What kind of question is that? Whatever the fuck language you want.
I can't speak Mandarin. What if they don't understand me?
Everyone understands the universal sign language of the pointed pistol. Trust me, Lieutenant.
Good point, sir.
I don't understand a pointed pistol. Care to enlighten me? And this is actually the way we need to go. So this is the back way into the building we're going to. And if we go in this way, there's actually guys up in the hotel room before we get there, which makes things a little bit more difficult. But I wanted to grab this Praxis kit. You can actually see the elevator with the guys going up. Kind of weird though, because if you get up here fast enough, you can see that nobody gets out of the elevator. So there's actually a couple ways into the apartment. There's two guys here in the hall.
No idea, sir.
Well, you better find out. That elevator has to be free at all times. Our specialist needs to get up here and break into this computer ASAP.
I've got you!
And there's three guys in the apartment there. We're actually going to go around and go in the back way, since we have our heavy lifting and everything. Just move these, and this should get us right in there. I was hoping maybe he'd have some spare energy bars in his bathroom. Now to crack into the hacker's computer. Unfortunately, we can't hack the middle node here, but we do have a really nice spam node.
Access granted.
Van Bruggen, that's the name we were looking for. Somebody letting him know that the cops are coming and he should get out now. And a spam email from the Hive.
Get word to Pritchard, Malik. The hacker who's been attacking us goes by the handle Windmill. Real name's Ari Van Bruggen. Bell Tower's been brought in to arrest him.
Arrest or get rid of?
Either way, he found out someone was gunning for him and took off. We need to find him.
There's a nightclub near where I dropped you called the Hive. It's notorious in black market circles. If this Dutchman is running, his first stop will be there.
I'll have a chat with the owner.
And I'm gonna go back down the same way because there's a lot of guys out front. And I'd rather not get shot right now.
Jensen, figured you might want a heads up before you stroll into the Hive. The owner's name is Tong Si Hung, Tong being his last name. Rumor is, he's tied to the Triads.
China's organized crime lords. How wonderful. Anyone else want a piece of this pie?
And the Hive is back on the other side of the city where we were before.
Bye-bye.
I'm not sure why they put a gate here on the entrance to the other side of the city, but we'll hack into it. Faster travel times.
Access granted.
Since this game is a prequel, the guy called Tong that we're going to see is actually the father of Tracer Tong, who was in the original game. There's actually a mission to rescue him later in the game. Unfortunately, it's part of a DLC that I don't have. I will be playing the Missing Link, however. I do have that DLC. That's way bigger than one mission and totally worth the price.
Somebody told us that the Hive...
The Hive is a members-only club, Lao Wai. Without a membership card, I can't let you in.
You telling me I gotta pay to get into this dive?
We've got a reputation to keep. Can't let just anyone get in here.
Just anyone with the money.
No pay, no play. You want in or not?
Maybe another time.
All right, your business. You come back and see me if you change your mind.
You can actually get a membership card somewhere too if you want to. I can't remember exactly where to get it, and there's really no downside to knocking this guy out, so I'm just gonna do that. And he has a membership card on him, apparently.
That's right, Bell.
You've got to be kidding me. The owner of the most...
So there's a security door right there. I'm actually gonna hack this real quick. I don't think I have the level hacking I need for it yet. Let's see. Yeah, it's by level 4. And actually I need to talk to the bartender upstairs real quick before I hack into this.
Oh shit, it's gone. My pocket secretary.
对，那又怎样？不珍贵的东西。
No man, you don't understand. Tong's email? The new basement security code? It was on it.
什么？你该把他杀掉的。
This is kind of messed up. There's two different conversations going on here and interfering with one another. If you don't listen to them, though, it kind of interferes with this conversation here. And this one's pretty good, although you can't hear them. The subtitles are kind of funny.
戴上眼镜，人看上去更性感。那个穿黑色高领衣服的，他二指兼备。对呀，我一定要把他弄到手。
There's actually a girl tending bar if you come here before you get the quest.
You work here?
Yeah, you could say that.
Good. I need to see your boss.
Really? Well, I'm sorry, Guilo. Mr. Tong Zihong sees no one today.
Look, I didn't come halfway around the world to take no for an answer. Do us both a favor and tell me where he is.
Or what? You get mad and tear down a few walls with those enhancements of yours? This place isn't named the Hive for nothing. It's got plenty of worker bees come out of the paneling to stop you. What is it you think Mr. Tong do for you anyway?
I'm looking for someone. A cybersecurity specialist named Ari Van Bruggen. You know him?
Never heard of him. What'd he do? Steal your girl? Owe you money?
He had a job go bad, and now he's on the run from the people who hired him. But you knew that already, because a man like Mr. Tong doesn't hire idiots. And this is the first place people like Van Bruggen come when they need help. So stop wasting my time and take me to Tong.
You've got it backward, boy. You're wasting my time. Van Bruggen is minor league player. Tong knows who he is. He just don't care. He's got bigger things to worry about.
So I'm actually going to fail this intentionally. With this guy, it's actually pretty hard to fail these.
Damn right. Van Bruggen had a whole team from Bell Tower waiting for him in his apartment. You obviously have no idea how deep this goes, so get out of the way and let me see Tong before I stop asking nice.
Taking the non-subtle way, are we? Fine. If you must know, Tong is watching the Van Bruggen situation very carefully. And that's more information than you deserve. Now it's time you were leaving. Go back to your own country. There's nothing for you here.
See, even there it went up for some reason. So I'm actually going to use pheromones, and he's an alpha, so I'm going to use pressure, which he's going to hate, hopefully.
I'm getting sick of this. If you don't agree to let me see Tong now, in private, then that bodyguard over there is gonna get to earn his pay. And I'm betting he won't reach you in time.
He won't have to, Xiaobie-san, because I've got a few tricks up my own sleeve. Get out of my club now!
Now that we've met him, we'll hack this keypad downstairs. We're not actually required to talk to him before we go in here. I just wanted to give you the flavor of the conversation. As long as you have the quest, though, you can completely skip him and go straight down here.
Access granted.
And we have to be careful getting in this door here. If somebody sees you go in there, everybody will go hostile to you, which is rather unpleasant. One guy down here, just have to knock him out. Then we should be golden. Turn around, sir. Thank you. And if we head in this vent here, this should give us the conversation. If you win that conversation upstairs, you'll never see this cutscene.
I thought you had better manners. Don't you know to knock before entering a room?
This isn't a social call, Tong.
Ah, you bell tower boys. Always with the funny. So, what you want today?
I'm looking for a cybersecurity specialist named Van Bruggen. You know him?
Doesn't ring any bell. What'd he do? Steal something?
Let's just say he's pissed off the Dragon Queen. And so will you if she finds out you're hiding him.
Khan, you know I'd never bet on a loser. Bobby, you waste the bone and meat? You there?
Yeah, boss?
Get a message to Van Bruggen. Capsule 301, Alice Garden Pod. Tell him, if he stick his head out, Tai Young Medical is gonna chop it off.
Malik, you were right. Tong is helping Van Bruggen. He stashed him in the Alice Garden pods.
Thought as much. A hacker who knows his way around corporate firewalls would make a valuable asset for the Triads. I'm at the pods myself, Jensen. Want me to run interference?
No, don't put yourself at risk. I'm heading there now.
Same thing on the way out. You have to dart out really quickly.
Hey, leaving already, tough guy? Because you might want to go over to the bar and order yourself a drink before you do. Maybe Bobby will have something for you.
Bobby?
The bartender. The real bartender, that is.
Oh, right. My mistake. Kinda hard to tell one lackey from another in here. You boys all look alike to me.
Watch it, Guaylo. You wouldn't want to die before you get a chance to polish the rust off those high-tech augs of yours.
And we will talk to the bartender real quick. He has a nice quest for us.
You got a favorite poison?
Looks like Tong's running a nice operation here.
You for hire? Because a suspicious man might not appreciate you asking.
A suspicious man might also wonder what kind of job gets handed off to strangers. But all right, I'll bite. What are you offering?
I got a problem I need solving. Trouble is, none of my usual guys are available. And this problem? It involves a woman. Someone who owes Tong Operation here some money. Getting it out of her is proving to be difficult. It's a dirty job, but it pays well. You interested?
Tell me more. I'm listening.
That's what I like to hear. This woman, Jaya, she's a broker. Highly competitive field in Hengsha. But without the right skills, her business wasn't doing so well. So we helped her out. Gave her a nice social enhancement upgrade chip so she could understand her clients' needs. Now, it's time to pay us what's due, but she says she won't.
So basically you want me to be your collector?
Yes, but it's not as simple as that. The girl's gone into hiding and thinks we won't find her. But she also took her phone and computer along to keep her business alive.
Not very smart, assuming you've got the equipment to track those.
We don't exactly. But we know someone who does, and that's where you come in. Bao Tower set up a surveillance network around town, a series of relay antennas. I need you to hack them. 3 relays should be enough for us to access the database and triangulate Jaya's position.
Then I go get your money.
Exactly. The first relay is on the rooftop of a 4-story building in the Yuzhou district. I assume you've got an info link and Wayfinder package in those fancy augs of yours? I'll upload the coordinates and then contact you once you've hacked in.
And we'll go ahead and do that quest for him, since she's kind of an interesting character.